Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back. It's your local Blueprints fanatic here to be a fan of this game for another day. Day 23. The last run we kind of kept alive, sort of despite its wishes. And there's something going on. These are going to be gone. Specifically, I think it was this one that was going to be gone. We spoke with the great Alzara last episode in the Rumpus Room, and we're told that a couple things would happen. The unlatched gate that I did not open. A gate would be unlatched that I did not open. There would be a shadow in a doorway. There would be a missing item that I did not take. And I kind of wondered if we started today's episode with that shit missing. We have 69 footsteps left. Nice! We're going to check the gate just in case. It's a little bit farther. Oh, we waste 2 steps. That's all right. I guess it's a little farther than I thought. Shit's still latched, so that's okay. Let's go get an outdoor room and get this run started. I've been really enjoying the phase we're at right now of this game, where, as I see it, early in the game was very like, just figure out how anything and everything works, because anything and everything is improvement. Right now in the game, for me, there's a bird. Birds are actually just government spies. So those birds in the entranceway are just are security cameras watching us. For me, the game right now is basically pivot mid-run to determine what you have the greatest likelihood of improving or solving or figuring out. Sometimes that's purchasing a book. Sometimes that's try for the chess. The chess items. Well, you know I'm going to take Schoolhouse every single freaking time. Sometimes that's, you know, like I said, the chess thing, the letters on the sketches, the drawings, who knows? But anyways, we'll see what this run will be about, and I won't know until we get there. Early library adds one to the whole but parlor's just like you have to take it, right? Oh, I'm taking library because this gets us the unredacted version of A History of Orinda, right? Orinda? I mean, come on. That's the biggest. Okay. Here's how let's do this, because I think it would be cool to do it this way. Here's what I want to try and do. Holy crap, I have way too many book pages open already in my... Give me 1 second to get set up. I have so many images already open on my desktop. Okay. The second edition, there are going to be some small differences, right? There's going to be some small differences. So, first things first. Second edition says second edition, does not say Ajera to Iraja. Ajera to Iraja, Ajara. I'm just realizing that's not quite a palindrome, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Does that matter? I have no idea. By Caleb Manning, they're both 1979. So that's interesting. This one, the first edition, has only been checked out by us. So that's, you know, I guess that means something, maybe. We're going to go ahead and screenshot this. So this I'm going to call History. I also keep calling it Orinda when it's actually Orindia. Let's call it History 2, page 1. All right. Well, away we go. The last time we looked at this book, it looked like this Wow. Things are a little different. Holy crap. This is just going to be cool for me the entire time. Orindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Orindians. Do we think my great uncle might have been an Orindian? Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come. A very different meaning than the redacted version of the book once said. Okay. So, page 3. Agera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Agera. Let me save this picture real quick. By the ascension of the first king of Orindia, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris, okay? Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Orindia, I wonder if black was redacted last time, could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry along every thoroughfare, from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. This page originally looked like this. First king of Orindia was what was blacked out. They really just don't want, they refuse to use the name Orindia. The black banners were fluttering. So what specifically gets redacted is, to me, very thematically interesting. So that's why I want to compare the two pages. What gets blocked to me is very intriguing. What gets redacted? Because it tells us something about the aims of the people who were doing the redacting, right? The second era. It was the 4th king of Orindia who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. Also, I'm going to write down, because we have had a thing about the color of flags before. I'm going to say, I've written down other flag colors, so I'm going to say black banner of Orindia and put it in quotations in my notebook in the hopes that maybe that will spark something in my future memory if flags ever matter. It was the 4th king of Orindia who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orinda Aries, after the angelic paragon of royalty. Bless me. Orinda. Okay? So there is something about Orinda versus Orindia. I was wondering if I was just reading that incorrectly. But no. The youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms. A wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. To his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. The mystical realm of the ancestors, magic and poetry of the old tongue. The Orinda Ares part has been, and the angelic royalty Orinda is what is redacted in this one. So, interesting. Okay. The third era, as the second era drew to a close, the three sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. I keep misspelling history when I go to make a note about the... It's not that hard of a word to spell. I keep fat-fingering the keys. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Ares to the southern shores of Eurasia. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future, a promise that would unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. So just to clarify, the northern province is wild and untamed. That's up here, and that's Arch. The middle is the heart spring of the kingdom, and that is Orinda. And the bottom is Eurasia, which is the mystical realm of the ancestors, tradition, magic, poetry. Okay. Interestingly enough, what gets redacted is the mention of railways. Like specifically, they redact the word travel and instead of travel and commerce. So the commerce is allowed, but the travel and the railways and the length and breadth of the land is what is denied. So that's interesting, I guess. The fourth era. Take a screenshot real quick. God, I love this. This is cool. I feel like a real researcher, you know? As the kingdom of Orinda Ares entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates the Third was a king who listened to the voices of all of his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who was often seen among the people, eating, drinking, conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Desolates was known as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the laws and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Instructed is very interesting. So the left page of what was redacted here is they basically they smeared Desolate's name. He was often seen drinking rather than seen among the people eating, drinking, and conversing. So he's much more democratic than the redacted version would have you believe. And then on the next version, on the next page. He moved to the capital, and now we know what it is. From Reddington, the mountains and the public stage of Oris, which I think must be very close to where we currently live, based on the idea that we would run into Reddington to get books or something, and the postcards about Reddington, etc. To Oris, which I do not know what that is. So, the grand city of Finn. The redacted people, the people who did the redacting, would also call it the grand city of Finn. So that's what we know. Okay. Did I save this page yet? I did. The era of ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age and surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Finn. So Finn is to the west. That's good to know. Just saving a page real quick. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Finn declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtue. Interesting. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Finnsurrection. Sorry, I'm trying to turn a fan on real quick. 1 second. Got to turn a fan on. It's getting warm. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Finn, once the center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. So this is interesting. I've been told to call it the Grand City of Finn. I've been instructed to call it the Grand City of Finn. And yet, it seems like I was taking it to mean that the people of Finn were sort of the nobles who were in power. And yet they're the people who are being the innocents who were killed in the streets. But I think it's possible that they were the people like rebelling because they were supporting Prince Learson, whereas things had been moved to Oris, which is far away from the western city of Finn. So Finn is, either way, Finn is basically in rebellion, and it's on the far west. What is redacted here is the self-proclaimed part about Prince Learson, so that's interesting. They removed the word surprising number of supporters. And they removed the fact that Desolates III had a good name. They also removed the geographical locations. Other than that, not a lot. Okay. Well, the brutality of the pacification. I think this page is actually completely unredacted in the normal. Yeah. This page is completely unredacted in the original history of Orindia. Or in the second edition. The brutality of the pacification of Finn did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. So what I can understand is that the people doing the redacting are on Finn and Prince Learson's side. the closer we get to the modern age, the more it should become obvious whose side they're on, and it seems like they're the redacted people doing the redacting. The Finn Aries Central Board. I mean, it makes sense now. Finn Aries Central Board of Education. He's on the side of Prince Learson of Finn and the people of Finn. Together, they leverage their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself was a casualty. However, in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned. In their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Finn. So, the black banners of Orindia changed to red. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. So this is where things will get interesting. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Finn Aries, Arch Aries, and Iraja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as constant reminder that we all share a common past. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. That part's redacted. Now that's interesting. We all share a common past is not redacted. As those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future is redacted. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banner we raise, but by that which connects us. A land that we each call home. So Caleb Manning took a more unified approach than the redactifiers of Finn Aries believe in. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen. The land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, that's redacted, still Orindia, which is, of course, redacted. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. Okay, I need to take some screenshots real quick. And I'm thinking also what I might do just to sort of give myself a better understanding is hold up, sorry. Let me do one thing at a time here. This is History 2, page 8. This is History 2, page 9. God, I really cannot believe that I ever didn't just take screenshots of everything in this game, because it turns out that has maybe been the most helpful thing to me. I don't know. It seems very helpful to me. History 2, page 10. Did I get everything? Did I miss anything? No, I think I got everything. Okay. So here's my next thought. I think this map is important. And I think having a reference for ourselves that is labeled might be helpful to me. So here's what I'm thinking of doing. Welcome to Ryan Plays a little bit of Photoshop. Sorry, give me 2 seconds to open it with my Photoshop. Find the file, open it. I just think we can combine some information in ways that might be important to us, or at least clarifying for the story, because it appears that the lore like matters. It appears that the lore matters. So here's my thought. We've got some other documents, but I think here we might be onto another little something that matters. So here we have, first off, this is, should be in yellow text. We'll turn this to yellow because the flag of this area is yellow. That's what we learned. So this is Arch. And what do we know about Arch? What we know about Arch is that northern storms, wild and untamed. Storms, wild and untamed. Okay. We'll turn all of this smaller. Oh boy. Turn all of this smaller and chuck it over here. That's this. That's Arch. Now, one other important thing that we know is the grand city of Finn is probably somewhere to the east. My guess is sort of in the, like, we should just make this a different color. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I need it to be bold. I need it to be bold. It's hard to read. Is maybe like here. I don't know. Maybe like now you guys get to see me be really bad at Photoshop. Listen, I know how to do like 3 things in Photoshop. Grand City of Finn, I'm going to say arrow pointing to like right there. They said the west. Yeah? Okay. We have the middle area is Orinda, the heartspring of the kingdom. Fields and mountains. Orinda. See, this is what's interesting. Okay. This I'm glad we did this because now we're learning something else. One of the classrooms has a piece of info that is confusing when viewed with this map. That heart is not on the map. There's 3 symbols, and that heart ain't one of them. This is one of them. This is purple. This is yellow, but this ain't there. You know? So what's the heart? I don't know. I don't know. The lower area is Iraja, and this is in, what did I just say? Purple? Iraja is mystical, ancestors, magic. And that's down here. So then what is this? I mean, this would be Arch. Sorry, no, this would be Orinda, but what color should it be? We'll go white for now. This is Orinda. Fields and mountains. But what is the heart for? We're not exactly sure. By the way, this is my updated little map we'll see how that progresses as we play the game. Okay. Cool. Thank you for bearing with me as I try and figure this out. Blueprints, globe, world map. It might have. I was gonna save it as globe, but it might have something to do with the globes. Now that I say that. Okay. All of that done. Let's see here. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Where were we? Oh my god, of course we got bookshop. Of course we got bookshop. I don't have the money for this. We could get bookshop now. I think we should get bookshop now and see if we can open the chapel. No, we're doing classrooms. We should do classrooms. We're doing classrooms. We'll do classrooms. All right. So, back to the game. Back to the playing method. I'm going to go this way and see if I can't get some more resources before we continue north. That's fine too. Another classroom is A-okay. I would love to see other resources first, but we don't turn down classrooms if we see classrooms. Right? Now I need gems. This could be bad, actually. I desperately need gems. That's all right. You're going to give me a parlor right here, and I'm going to... That's where I thought of it. Oh, my God. You know exactly what I'm thinking of, right? What's the note? Is it the hovel note? Hovel note? Hovel note. Hovel. That's how you say it. Hovel. It's the hovel note. Four plus 5, 9. Where'd that page go? 4 plus 5, 9. Times 2, 18. Divided by 9, 2. Minus 2, 0. What? What? 4 plus 5, 9. Times 2, 18. Divided by 9, 2. Minus 2, 0. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Well, I can't believe I didn't think to try that before, that it's just one of the mathematics puzzles. But I was thinking it was a date or something. I don't know. Holy cow. Okay. I need din here. We're going to be severely lacking for gems, and we need to get some. So we need din. We need parlor. We need anything that can help us on those fronts. I wonder what the likelihood that every single room in this game, or most of them, have... What's the likelihood that most of the rooms in this game have little puzzles like the drawing room? I guess that one points to a safe, so I don't know why there would be a puzzle there, but like, you know? Are all of the clocks the same? Have I ever checked that? I mean, they look like it. Okay. Classroom. I could technically do that one, and it's a good spot for it, honestly. Nook is also good here. Gives us a key and keeps the fork alive in an important way. Pantry is fine. God, I don't know what to do here. I think the classroom game is just splitting the difference between, am I looking for a classroom on this draw or am I looking for gems? I think that's basically it. Gems or keys, resources. Right now, I could technically grab a classroom, but that means that I can't grab another one from this room right here, this room right here, until I get a gem. This room right here. And the idea about drawing from classrooms is that you get more chances to draw classrooms. That's at least how I think of it. Right now we have 4 chances per room to draw a classroom. So I think we have to go... I think we have to compile gems. And pantry is a dead end. It leads us towards a dead end spot. I don't know that I'm making the right call here at all. We have plenty of chances to get more keys. But... that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I think we probably choose this storeroom here. Although I want parlor, obviously. But we're going to get parlor. We're going to have to take it. If we don't get a parlor after this... If we don't get a parlor after this, you have my permission to unsubscribe. You don't need my permission. But you know that. Okay. Let's go to the middle. Oh, man, I'm so excited about the possibility of maybe getting a better... more classrooms. Okay, this one we could technically draw a classroom. It faces the wrong way, and we're frankly out of... We're out of... Oh, the fork problem is a problem. It faces the wrong way. Fuck. We have to take passageway here. There's only 2... like, we have so many more chances to get classrooms. I'd be dumb not to. This is such a bad draw, though. Fuck. Maybe I should have gone over to classroom first and drawn from there. I should have. I have to spend 2 gems to go north. And it only gets me 1 more draw. That's all it does. Oh, God. Oh, that's so bad. I cannot believe how bad that is. I could do something else. Be a real short episode if I fucked this up. I could take a classroom here. It's dumb, but I could do it. I'm purposely limiting myself to 1 fork. Oh, boy. Gas, ice, and steam. Is that what we decided? Gas, ice, and steam. Okay. God, have I just completely fucked this run? I probably have. But imagine that it works out. So here's what we can't do, actually. Here's what we can't do. Hall pass is great for us, actually. We cannot... pick anything here that doesn't go both north and south, basically. We have to draw really well. 5 redraws. Okay, we're redrawing once. Chapel is, I think, basically ideal here. Lose some money, which is totally fine. We need gems badly. we'll go south from here. South from here could be a classroom if we wanted it to be. Bless me. I still think this pig is so cute, by the way. It's just cute. It's got wings. It's an angelic pig. Okay. God, this whole run is making me nervous. We take parlor for sure. Absolutely. If we wanted to take Chamber of Mirrors, by the way, not that we're in a boat where we should, because right now we need forks badly. But if we wanted to take Chamber of Mirrors in this run, I think it would make sense. The reason for that is more parlors, more storerooms, more pantries. And we're going to fill a lot of the other slots with classrooms. You know? Give us the basic resource-giving stuff. Okay. No pressure, but I cannot fuck this up. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. I think these two... Oh, boy, that's fucked up. Never mind. I think this box has the gems. Never mind, it can't because that would make it true. Shit. Okay, this is genius. I love this. My first thought was the empty boxes both have true statements. If that's true, then this one's true. Meaning this one has to be false. But that means that there's no gems here. Which means that this one is not actually true. Okay, so, basically, I think this cannot be true. If this is true, this box contains the gems. It can't be... Okay, if it's... I think it can't be false. Is that right? It can't be false? This box does not contain the gems. That would make both of these true. Which that can't work because this cannot be false. So this one cannot be false. Which means it has to be true? If this is true, then this is false and this is false. Is it that easy? Let's just double check our work here. This one cannot be true because if it were true, this box contains the gems. If that is true, sorry, this box cannot be false. Because if it is false, then this cannot be true. I think it's this one. I hope I'm right. It's one of those ones where it's like, I can... If I was in a, like, like a philosophy of logic class, I could not write the proof. I'm not good enough at this type of thinking to write the proof that tells me that this one is true. That this one has the gems. That's basically what I think these puzzles are, is like, if you've never studied, I have only the faintest smattering. I studied a bit of philosophy in college. I know, RIP my earning potential and my student debt and etc. But if you've never seen how the philosophy of logic works, you should look it up because it's insane. It's kind of a lovely human thing, the way that logic philosophy like works. But it's basically these type of puzzles. And I'm not very good at that kind of thinking, but I'm not very good at talking about it, I guess, but I also haven't missed a parlor game yet. So, you know, who's to say I'm bad at it? Okay, no big deal. This draw, if it is a dead end, is the end of the run. Oh my god, I nearly had a heart attack. Okay, we'll take Nook for sure. We have Bishop, we have Rook, we have Pawn, we have... I think that's it. Hello. Do I take this on the off chance it has gems? Okay, the ability to redraw is not worth a key to me right now, so that was actually a loss overall, but oh well. I can redraw a lot. Although we only have one fork, so maybe it is worth it. Maybe it is worth it. Currently, we have a hall pass. We should take Great Hallway here, or Hallway here, and see what happens. Look around for resources just in case. This is a fork, which is good. I kind of feel like... No, this is the right one to pick. Commissary is the right one to pick here because we could get... We have to spend a gem, but we could buy gems. We could buy things that help us here. We have enough coins to make this worth it. I think we're going to get a chance to buy gems here, maybe? Let's go. A gem? Oh, a set of gems for 10. That's great. That's worth it. We only have one key. I am going to choose gems because we're on a classroom run. And classrooms don't take keys most of the time. They just take gems. Oh boy, I probably regret that. But I've gotten to the point in this game where I'm like, at some point you just got to pick, you know? Classroom. Perfect. Perfect. Big money. So here is a classroom I've never been in, right? Classroom 4? Oh, am I cooking or am I cooking? What? That is amazing. Oh, baby. Okay. So we got Orinda in the middle, Arch in the north, Araja to the bottom. Nuance is the thing to the left. What I really want to know is where the Grand City of Finn is, where Oris or whatever it is called. Does it say further nuance? That's so funny if that bottom part is called further nuance. Is that what it's called? It is called further new. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck is going on? What in the hell is happening? Oh my god, my brain. You've got to be kidding me. We've got a magnifying glass. And we have the largest... Holy shit. Amazing. Further nuance, by the way, is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Further nuance required. Nuance, further nuance. Edge Z. Or Z. In Z. Wow. I have a lot of thoughts. These are planets around a sun. Telescope. The star charts. And a compass. A globe of some sorts. Laboratory. Flying a, like, a lead balloon. This looks like a shadow. Oh my god, I could look at this literally forever. Is there a place, and I have a million questions. Is there a place on here that looks like there is that it? Mount Holly? I was getting ready to say, is there a place in Orinda that looks like Mount Holly? Is that it right there? Oh my god, I think it might be. The hell is that? This is the stormy area, yeah? This is the stormy area. This is the mythical area. Wow, this is crazy to me. What's up top? People in all kinds of outfits. Okay. Two sides. Flying flags. Not flying flags. Devoted orbit 24 hours. The devoted moon. The rogue moon. A devoted orbit. 24 hours. That's the kind of thing you could not see without a magnifying glass, so it makes me very... makes me feel like I need to pay a lot of attention to it. The devoted circle. And this icon right here, underneath the devoted circle, is this icon. The icon of... Orinda. At least on the map. Like a king. A king and a family. This is amazing. Oh my god. What a treat. The Three of Tides. Why does that sound like a like a card, a trading card. What does this say on here? Is eclipse and in eclipse? Is eclipse and in eclipse. Oh, the moon, by the way. In eclipse is the thing that her ladyship wears around her oh my god, it's an angel with a fucking Abraham Lincoln hat. And a farmer. What the hell is going on here, man? Devoted circle and the outer circle. What does that mean? This is like modern buildings. This is the Et sphere in the third era. The Isles of Orsay. Orsay. The best part about all this is there's a whole other map. Oh my god. Oh boy, this run is going to be broken into a couple episodes. That's for freaking sure. Oh, a map worksheet, a geography worksheet. Oh, baby. Geography. Okay. Oh, does this say Finn Aries? The city of Finn? Reddington and Mount Holly. Wait. Hold up. The city of Finn is on the east, So actually, I think that means that the Mount Holly must actually be like right here. Oh my god, no, it's exactly where I said it was. If this is the bay and Finn is like here, it's exactly where I said it was. And that's it. Oh my god, this room is blowing my mind. Colossus Orinda. The Oris. That's the city, right? Where the king moved the capital to Oris. Reddington with the mountains, Mount Holly. Whatever this is, it's like a water tower. I don't know. I could have this in the wrong spot still because there should be like a river. This river I don't see on the map, but whatever. Either way, holy crap. Royal Museum, City of Finn, the Colossus, Oris, that's Mount Holly, and then whatever that is. Which is actually kind of the only unlabeled thing. Wow. Okay, so I got some screenshots to take, I guess. And, ooh boy, there's no way in the world we're going to do this justice without a magnifying glass. But this is Classroom 4, Map 1. What do I think needs seen? Like, needs screenshotted? This, maybe? The moons? The other thing I was going to say was this thing up here. The, devoted orbit 24 hours. I may just write that down. Devoted orbit 24 hours. Does that suggest like tidally locked? What does that suggest? What does that mean for me as a player of this game? I don't know. I have no idea. What do the Isles of Orsi matter at all for me as a player? I don't know. I mean, if you're making a game like this though, and you get the chance to make this map, I feel like you have to. Maybe it's the fact that maybe it has to do with these eclipses. Oh, the eclipse, I think, is the two moons, the devoted moon and the rogue moon, overlapping in one of two ways. The circle in the middle of that thing is related, is the second moon. I didn't realize that at first. I thought the circle was just a design piece. But I think it's part of it. I guess I could just screenshot it this way too. Okay, we'll call that Classroom for Eclipses. Oh boy, this is crazy. Okay, let's look at the second map. Holy shit. Thanks for being patient with me while we talk. This is insane. So, Orsphere, third era. The southern key. You know what I notice? The infinity, the 8 that is always in the... Oh, there's a map. The symbols. The 8 that is sideways in the classroom. So Moraven. Morajai, which I've seen on a stamp before. Vera, which I don't know anything about. The Great Tress. Seja, Korarica, Ashsi. Okay. There's an I in the middle. I don't know what that means, if anything. God, the lore in this game must go deep. What the fuck's going on here? There's a bat chained to a woman with a vulture, and she's got her eyes blindfolded. What the fuck? What are these constellations? The spiral of stars? Holy shit. My head hurts. There's a tree. Is this the thing that I was just looking at over there on the map? I can't tell. Sacred Circle. Or are these like smokers like outside in the orchard? Sacred Circle. What is this? 8 degrees, 58 degrees, 90. What are these numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll screenshot this in a second, that's for sure. There's like monks. These are the parlor room games. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening here? What the fuck? I've gone fully off the deep end. These are parlor games. Oh my god. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. All right, classroom 4, map 2. We'll call this the sacred circle. You know what? The way to screenshot that is this. ROT. What does that mean? Classroom 4. Sacred circle. Okay. I think from there, I will leave everything else to not be screenshotted. There might be more important stuff on here, but like if I'm looking at like secrets or clues, this seems good, and this potentially too maybe, but that one I can see without zooming in. Okay, so now I will screenshot this. Okay. Oh man, I'm so glad we got to a new classroom. And there's still a chance we'll get to more, you know? Sage and stage. Okay. This is 5 of the 7 correct. So what do we know about this? Well, I believe that your here is wrong. It's switched. It's this one is here. This is the hourglass. Okay, this is going to be fun. I now understand how we do this. Okay. This is correct. This is correct. The middle one, the actual like Orinda, is confusing to me. The fin or Orinda. Is because I consider that one to be the this shape. I don't even know how to describe it. This shape right here. But I don't know if that's true. Okay, here's how I think this might work. The mountain shape is arch. This, I don't know what to call it. I may call it like a banner. It's like this shape right here. The banner is Orenda. This hourglass is a Raja. We've got 3 leftovers here. So these 3 go in order of 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking it's possible that oh, there's 7. C minus doesn't even say how many. Oh, they drew in Orenda, which might be, this might be the part that is a political statement. Because nobody else, as far as I know, has drawn that shape in. The banner. They didn't. They got 5 out of 7. So let's compare these 2 5 out of 7s and figure out what's correct and what's incorrect. They both put a heart on the far left thing. On what we'll call Carrerica. You know? This is Morajai with the diamond. Or the rainbow. Vera is here. It's like a puzzle piece. And here it is a puzzle piece. Then for, what is it, nuance? For nuance, Patricia put an hourglass, which we know to be incorrect. So on this one right here, I think the only two that are wrong are, because we know that this is one of them. I think it's probably just this one and this one are switched. This one is correct. This one is incorrect. So I think it's just these two that are switched on this one. So, here's what we're going to do. Time for Photoshop. Time for Photoshop lesson number 2 today. One second. Got to open up a new thing here. God, I hope this is entertaining for you guys. Ah, shit, I opened the wrong thing. Okay. Save this blank. We're going to save the blank sheet as that. Get rid of that. Open. My brain hurts, but we're solving stuff well. Solving stuff well. Okay, welcome to Geography Worksheet, Ryan edition. So our name, is, where's the color that we're picking for our name here? Come on. Where is it? Our name is Ryan. So this one right here is this is the mountain. This is the hourglass. So I think technically this one is this pentagon. But you could also make it the banner. You know what I mean? That's the political statement part. We're gonna draw a banner here as well. Depending on if you call it Orinda or Finn, I think is basically what's going on there. So this one is incorrect because this is the diamond, I think. And this is the rainbow. This is puzzle piece. We'll come up with names for all of them too. And this is the heart. If it's in the classroom, it's got to be worth some information eventually, right? You know what I mean? So what I will do on my own time is I will update that map with the information we have learned here. Carrerica, Nuance, Orinda. This is from the 3rd era. So I don't think it's any longer called Orinda. I think it's called Finn. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember what I read in that book earlier. It's been a lot of information today. The political statement part of this one is this. Otherwise, they missed a couple. And this one is just 4 out of 7. Because they... Wait. 4 out of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they got the right side correct. Prussia got the right side correct. Holy cow, what a day. Amazing. Okay. Let's keep going. Why is that 8 sideways? Who knows? Maybe that's just how they say they're 8s in this world. Classroom. Come on, hit me with a classroom. Okay. So, let's think through this. Total redraws, 6. Is security worth anything to me? It's good for a fork, potentially. Workshop, less so. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't think that's particularly worth it to me. I think security here for 6, with 6 gems, could be great for our current key problem. Let's take it. Let's take it. Ah, we should redraw once. We have 6 redraws. Come on. 6 redraws, we got to use them. You can redraw until you get better stuff. Courtyard's better, probably. Cost a gem. I like laboratory, but I'm not here for a laboratory run. Let's redraw. Currently, we have 1 other fork. Oh, drawing room is fantastic. Drawing room's great. Perfect. We'll do that. We have 1 other fork. Now it's 3 total forks. Drawing room plus the hallway right here. So, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. Does drawing room have a... Yes. Drawing room is a pawn. Is a pawn. Uh-oh, I can't read my handwriting on that. Okay. Click that just for fun? I don't know. It's just fun to click. It's just fun to click. Oh, now there's an idea. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Did I get onto something? No. Sorry, I'm jerking my hand back and forth, but the rooms are the sides of the room are kind of mirrored. Not really. We've got this and that. You've got Abe Lincoln and Abe Lincoln. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. This room has to have a clue to the safe. That is how I feel. It would need to be a date. Are you the key? If this is the puzzle, are you the key? There are 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1. I don't. 1. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, these are all measuring like stride length. I just realized that. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's like the stride of the horse, the stride of the newspaper boy, the stride of the long Abe Lincoln walker, you know, 3 long. Maybe it's Morse code? Dash dot? It honestly could be. They're either long or short. I mean, it could be. Holy shit. Do I need to Google a Morse code translator? Morse code translator? I mean, okay, so hold up. Where do you start? Here? Short, short, long, long? This is crazy. I've never in my entire world, in my entire life, tried to figure out Morse code. I don't have a good Morse code. Morse code translator? Uh-oh. This is translating stuff to Morse code. Oh, no. Okay, BRB, let me find a translator. This is a dumb idea, but I'm going to try it anyways. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. I do not know how to make that work. So we're going to ignore the fact that I ever had the idea that short, short, long, long, short, long is Morse code. I don't know. Maybe it is, but we're going to ignore that for now, and we're going to focus on the task at hand, which is drawing more classrooms. Oh, boy. That I messed with it for a second, and I was like, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm no longer interested in doing this. Okay, so... drawing south of the drawing room. Could get breaker box, then security. Could be good. Could be good. Early nursery is also not terrible, but I'm trying to save gems right now. We could also redraw using a dice. Oh, we'll just take a utility closet. I think that's fine. I don't even need to get... we'll go in there. We'll turn gymnasium off. Darkroom can stay on. Garage can stay on. That's all fine. Keycard entry system off. I think we may have to turn that back off again another time to make it work. I don't know how that... I don't know if you have to, like... go to security, then turn it off. I'm not sure how that works. Okay. Oh, locked. That's our only key. Shit. Well, I did just get... so this is bad. I did just get... garage turned on, but that doesn't matter to us. Keys would be nice to us, but... this is a dead end, so we have to go right. We're going to redraw. We have to be able to at least go right. Oh, baby. Security. Hell yeah. So... what I was just saying that I don't know that I clarified very well is this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to turn keycard system to high, then turn offline mode to unlocked. Then go back. And then I'm going to go turn the power off, on and off again, just to be safe. Currently no inventory. Swan song. What should we put in our... what should we put in our special order? I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Until I got all the goddamn stamps in the game or something. I'm going to keep doing that one. All right, so it's just a couple steps, so we're going to be safe with it by going here, here. Off. Perfect. Cool. So, I know we wasted like 4 steps there, but now we should have just solved part of our key problem. Classroom here is dope. Classroom 5, right? That's great. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. You guys want to give me some help on a crate? And what looks like kind of wheat? Robot? And a root. Robot and a root. Okay. So this is funny because this just 100% solves this painting for you. The painting stuff for you if you've never done it before. Or yeah, the sketches if you've never done it before. Could it be art? Could it be art? Art and what? The crate. The crate is what I'm looking at, just to be clear. The crate. I don't think it's art. Ah. This is... Oh, I'm losing my mind. Okay, these are all cute. It's a pry bar. Dessert or flan. It's a crow. It's a bat. Crow crown. Boat bat. Stage sage. Sure. Arch prompt. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. It's a lock and a clock. A plane and a pane. A house and a hose. A stag and a stage. We're getting good at this. It's just... Is this classroom not going to give me any help on the thing that I really wanted help on? Tooth and two? Oh, Josh. Fantastic job. Corn and acorn? Green. Ah. Oh, my Lord. Green and... I'm looking over at my prompt thing. Okay. Dang, this is maybe my least favorite classroom. Crow and row. It hasn't given me anything that I didn't already know. As far as I know, this has not given me anything I don't already know. Art. Is there something that I'm missing? There's not even an item. I mean, I got an apple, but... It's tough, though. The game can't know what I know, what I do and don't know already. Okay. So... We're still on only 2 forks, and that means that now... Oh, no. Are we going to die to no keys? Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. Gotta check behind the thing. Are we gonna die to no keys? I could get 1 key for 10 coins, but I don't have 10 coins. It's right here. This is the last room. Oh, thank God it's not locked. Okay. Corridor is always left unlocked. What does hall pass allow you to do again? Ignore hall costs when drafting from a hall? Or they're always unlocked or something? I don't remember. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll take corridor. You don't lose footsteps when traveling between 2 adjoining. No keys. Come on. All I want to do is get a couple extra... This is fur and fire, I think. All I want to do is get a couple extra classrooms. Oh, oh, boy. Hall pass. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't cost anything. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Thank you, hall pass. Holy crap. Okay. All I want to do is get a couple extra classrooms out of this. Do I redraw once here? I think I could take bedroom and that would be fine. I've got 2 redraws left. But I don't know if any of those rooms back there are locked. I don't. They could be. I need keys. I need them. I'm going to redraw and get something terrible, though. Let's take bedroom. I hope I don't regret that. There's no way both of those doors are locked, right? God, I hope not. Coin purse. Reddington. Tent and 10. Classroom, baby. Classroom we should take here even though we can't draw again from it. It's totally fine. Each new classroom that we get here is just a win. It's just a win. Period. Is this about the stars? It's a slideshow. Whoa, that's cool. History is penned by the victors. Red and black banners. Orinda changed their banners. Sand and. Some history. Finally time for history class. Okay. Next slide. Wow. Red v black. Probably in the city of Fen, right? The pacification of Fen. Carrying away their dead. Red banners going up in the air. A king in red. This is beautiful, by the way. I love this art style. The fuzziness. Carrying a scepter. Being attended to by people in hoods. Music. Building a railway. What is railways going to have to do with this shit? Railways are going to have something to do with this game. That's an airship. Orinda. Marching red at a palace. Domed building. Fireworks. Back to the start. There's guns. Anything else we can pick up, like, details-wise? Lots of sadness in faces here. Victory did not come without a cost. Axes. What are they? Are they tearing down the railroad? This is what I was wondering earlier. Is I was like, what's going on here? Are they tearing down the railroad? Okay, let's look at these questions. Who is the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Only 3 out of 6 correct. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? How many sons did the 4th king of Orindia have? How long did the War of the 5th Era last? This is the one that lasted 22 years, right? Which realm did not ally with Finn Ares during the war? It's Arch, right? I think that's correct. I think Iraja in the south, question mark, and Nuance were the ones that came to... I mean, our book currently like answers these questions for us. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? The black flag. Interesting. So I think this person got a couple correct. I think they got Arch, black flag, and maybe Oris. I'm not sure. Wait. That first question might be a weird technicality type of thing, where it's like 4 out of 6. Black flag, Arch, 22. That's 3 correct. Four correct. Black flag. So my guess... I don't know, actually. Let's go to the history book. I can look at these real quick. So we should technically be looking at the redacted history to find these things, because I think the redacted history would have the information that is being taught in schools right now. Yeah. But I'm looking. Arch and Nuance are the ones that came to the... So Arch and Nuance are the ones that came to help. Iraja did not, actually. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years. Black flags were burned. Just scrolling through our history. So who is the technical first king of Finn Ares? That's one that I'm not sure I know the answer to, actually. Maybe Learson? As in, like, Learson was the one who, self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Finn declared himself the true monarch. So I think it's Learson. Let's check these answers here. So if we were to get 6 of 6 correct, it would be Prince Learson. I don't know about this one. Sons did the 4th king of Orindia have? Okay. Still need to look that one up. He had 3 children. But 3 is not an answer, which I do find really funny. So I think possibly what we're doing here is this is a redacted history. So how many sons, not children, sons? 2. Because there was a daughter. And the daughter got the daughter got Iraja. So the correct answers here, I think, are Learson. I'm not sure. 2, 22, Iraja, and the Black Flag. Meaning, Reddington is named after a historical figure. I don't know what it is, But Reddington is named after a historical figure. So I guess I'll write that down. I guess that's what we learn here. I do have a way better picture of the history of this game. Of the history of this world. Than I did a while ago. Holy shit, this is going to be the longest episode of all time. Okay. Anything else we can figure out from here? That's a dead end. So let's go back to passageway and hope that 2 of these doors are unlocked, or at least one of them. See what I mean about the moon, by the way? There's a moon, a crescent moon, and then a small moon right in the middle of it, which I think is part of the eclipse. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, baby, it's unlocked. Let's go. What are the odds this gets us a key? Dark room would be funny. I think we probably should redraw here. We're going to spend 1 redraw right here. Workshop is not in an important place to find us an answer to the poster. Spirit green room would be nice. Walk-in closets with 4 items. I think we can actually take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take walk-in closet. Oh, it's a dead end though. But I bet it would get us a key and a gem. And I bet we could keep going for classrooms. I kind of want to take a risk here. We need a key. We're going to need at least 1 more key. Come on, have a key. It's got a key. It's got a gem. A compass. And a cupcake. We do not need more footsteps. I'll tell you that much. That's for goddamn sure. Does this room has a pawn. Walk-in closet has a pawn. Did not know that. And now I know. Okay. We have to draw a classroom here and then keep drawing classrooms. I told you it would be locked. I told you we needed a key. Come on! Oh, if I do this, it'll be locked, though. Oh, boy. Okay. We need a classroom, and then we need to draw another classroom from there. I think that would be every classroom. Do I redraw to get a classroom here? I think I should try it. No. It's going to be locked. I just have a feeling. Lose half your steps. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. One of these rooms will be a classroom. I don't need steps. I need classrooms. That's a lot of fucking footsteps. Holy shit. Stage and stag. That's fine. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's go. Key card worked out. Security worked out really well. Holy shit. Okay. Classroom. What are you doing? What's going on? Come on. Workshop. I know that this is a T. I don't need workshop. Maybe that's the play, is keep workshop alive as long as possible. Just so that it gives you better, it gives you a chance to fill in a couple gaps left on where things are. On where, there's not even a 0 on this billiard board, on the dartboard, by the way. I have no idea if anything I'm saying is making sense. 18 minus 10, 8. Minus 3, 5. Times 2 is 10. 6. Minus 1 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Divided by 5 is 3. 26 minus 6 is 20. Divided... Nope. Multiplied by 5. What was it again? 26 minus 6. 20. Times 5 is 100. Divided by 20 is 5. That's not useful. God damn it. Locked. Planet and plane. Okay, we know this one's unlocked. Come on, come on, come on. Where are these goddamn classrooms at? Oh, this is so rough. They both take gyms. And I'm gonna need a gym if I can get a... Oh, boy. This could be it. This could be it. Is this door locked? It's not. What do I have to do to get a goddamn classroom? Do I have to pick archives? Is that what I have to do? Is that the thing I have to pick? I think I have to pick it because I need the last gem. I have to keep the last gem. Oh no. Okay, 2 of them are unlocked at least. This is the good thing. I mean, we're getting way farther without keys than we ever otherwise would. Flan and fan. We'll pick some archived floor plans and see what happens. Bunk room. It ain't gonna double my keys, that's for sure. Dang, we're getting just kind of... Just a little unlucky. Not crazy. I mean, it's partially just like... I built this run, you know? I'm responsible for how this is going. Paint and pint. Oh, classroom. We're picking archives until we get it. We gotta hope and pray, and we're not gonna get it. We've got a gym, so that helps us out a little bit. Plain and pain. I think this could be the end of the run. This could be locked. It's somehow not. Workshop would be a really... Sorry. Secret passage would be a really interesting choice here. To guarantee me a blue room. Guarantee me, most importantly, an unlocked door. But what would you pick? There's nothing that worth it. Like, I can't think of a way to guarantee that that becomes a classroom. I think I'd pick blue and just hope, because it could be 2 things. It could be workshop and it could be classroom. Either one of them is a win for me. Let's try it. Can you not pick blue? I didn't know that. Oh no. What? I didn't realize that. What? I didn't know you couldn't pick blue. Oh no. That's the end. That's the end of the run. Fuck. I mean, we could get something here that could still break off, but like... Okay, so without that choice, what's the right choice here? Probably not red. A red pool left is like lavatory, maid's room, gymnasium. Gymnasium would be fine, but otherwise, I don't know. Bedroom isn't great looking. Probably guest bed, which is a dead end. but it could also be servants' quarters, dead end. Boudoir, not quite a dead end, but goes the wrong direction, most likely. Nursery, dead end. Her ladyship's chamber, kind of a dead end. I mean, a dead end, but I don't have anything that has a king in it, so it's not like I can solve the chess puzzle. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think green would probably be courtyard. Because I don't know. One second. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, which is the one I have not found, greenhouse, and secret garden. So terrace, patio. So this would have to be courtyard or cloister. It would literally have to be. Are you shitting me? Both of which have, so it would have to be courtyard because there's no vertical, there's no north exit out of courtyard, out of cloister. Are you shitting me? We pick green. It's courtyard. The odds that it's locked are still, I mean, the odds that the door right is locked are still high. But I think it has to be. Also, this door can be locked? I didn't know that shit. All right. Damn it. Ah. Oh. I didn't know the door in the secret passageway could be locked. I had no idea. A better classroom run for sure. A better classroom run. But still a heartbreaker at the end of the day. Still a heartbreaker. They're all heartbreakers, let's be honest. They're all heartbreakers. I'm just going to run down and probably sacrifice some stuff to the chapel, maybe to the wishing well, one of the two. Oh, that hurt. That's all right though. I feel proud of what we figured out today. We learned a lot of history. Today was a history day, that's for sure. All runs must come to an end. We're going to sacrifice a couple. We're going to hopefully still make it outside and dump something in the well. Oh, boy. It's late in the day, I'll tell you that much. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Oh, man. Our strategy kind of worked out for us. Shout out to Utility Closet and Security. Shout out to Classroom for being very interesting. It's going to be really tough to find more classrooms than that, but we'll do it eventually. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys. First off, I'll call it a day. Then I'll see you guys later. Holy crap. 6 classrooms and a library. An academic manor. Good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.